And finally, an Umber warrior with lightning upon its back will become the seal.
It worked! It worked!
What is all this? Why am I a toy?
I'll explain later. Now hush.
At least I'm not still trapped, wherever I was. Don't suppose this will work like the real thing, will it?
That? No. But the trap. Oh, the trap will work quite nicely.
What trap?
The trap should have already been here. Where is that fool?
Hey, careful!
No matter. We're out of time and he is on his way.
What do you want?
Come over here. I want to show you your husband's latest creation. I'm sure as a loving wife and not an evil doppelganger, you'll want to take an interest.
What?
What the? Now that fool shows up.
Will someone get the door?
Oh. Hey, evil guy. Sorry I'm late. Hey, I brought my stuff and the trap that Rodimus left in my house.
The trap! Give me that, you fool!
Okay. Hey, Misses? So the good you told me to bring my Buster frame over for
Now you can look upon your husband's work. It should be positively spectacular. It isn't strong enough. Why isn't it working? The trap! Did you bring the new trap?
yeah, I got it right here.
Give it to me!
I'm back. I'm me. How?
A complex spell involving a month's worth of Gunpla builds and reviews. Nothing I wasn't capable of handling. With the help of this fool.
What? I heard. I need to sit. I'm home. Not wherever I was.
Okay, what the heck is going on?
Rodimus was possessed by an evil spirit that disconnected her from her own body after the car accident. You know, everyday things.
So, how did you get rid of her?
A spell, like I told you. A complex spell that I've been casting the entire month so it diffuses amongst the house. Then I just needed this Umbra warrior to act as a vessel to hold the real her, and then a containment vessel to hold the evil one. Yours was more apt for the job, I suppose.
Okay, so let me get this straight. She was possessed by some evil thing. Her spirit somehow got trapped in the Good You's channel. And you decided to help, even though you're evil.
Yes.
And now, through some kind of plastic magic, she is back to normal, and there's an evil thing stuck in my trap?
Yep.
Yes.
So wait, you did the review without me?
Well, you were late, and we were out of time. Her spirit had to be freed.
So wait, what was the deal with the cake?
Never mind. Let's go back and do the review. Well, now now that that's done, let's actually do what we came here and look at this rather nice custom. Though I suppose you have one that you did as well, right, Shoky?
Yeah, I guess. You told me to do it.
Bring it in.
Fine. There's my one.
That's
Stay. Gravity is not our friends here. Oh, by
that's
the way,
quite good.
yes. I know that we already had to deal with it, but so now we can actually put your trap on your guy.
Ah, yes.
So sorry that took a while for me to get here. Traffic was a pair.
It's all right, all things considered, I suppose. Notifications fail me.
That's my line. And then I guess we also have this problem too. You know, now that she's stuck in here.
I don't even want to get near that one.
Okay, so we'll just
Just look at it.
we'll show it off another time. How about that? And we'll just once I know what I'm gonna do with her.
So as you can see, these are customs off of the GBN guard frame from Build Divers. You'll probably remember that Rodimus 13 was looking at one around the same time he was looking at his Ecto-1 Transformer, and that's when he got the idea to do this. I'm merely showing off what he's done.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird because you're trying to show off something he did, which means you're not going to know much about it. But I guess I can kind of because he showed me as soon as he made it, he showed me what was going on, and then down the line, you kind of asked me to make my own version, just in case, I guess. Now we know why you wanted that upgraded trap. I was wondering why you said, "But can you do it a little bit better?" I don't know why you talk like that either. It's so weird. You evil,
This is just how I talk.
you evil realm people. But I know that basically he used some of the leftover weapons and stuff from the guard frame kit to basically make the backpack, and that's okay. That's going to happen a lot. So it was the backpack from him and the GBN-based Gundam, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so that's how he made his backpack. And then the Ray Domi kind of bit here, I gave you guys that, or him that. You were just around sort of in your evil ways. You were banished. How did you come back anyways?
Why do you need to know?
I don't know. Because he was real confused when he was over my place.
Anyway, so the backpack is actually constructed of two different backpacks glued together, as you can somewhat see here. You can actually pull this off. And you can actually see on the reverse side what would be the normal back of the backpack.
I think you could. What's funny is you might be able to plug a different backpack onto the bottom of that backpack because of the extra holes.
That would be interesting, if a little bit pointless considering how this thing sits.
Double power.
This cable is supposed to go into this hole, but it is refusing to work now that we've handled it so much, possibly damage from the spell. The shield is made from the base off of one of the balls, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a ball base. the kit that keeps on giving. Actually, it did. It gave you quite a few parts and myself.
And these details are from the Master Grade 1.0 gym. While this piece is just a piece of pla plate glued on and painted.
And then these little guys here are from leftover detail parts that are from the from actually this guy.
Yes.
Those come with like so many spare parts to other things for customization, and we're not going to go super in detail on mine, but I used his as the basis. You can see there's a lot of similar parts, like these little thruster bits, these little aquatic pieces, and I used the same backpack base as him, but I used a slightly different thing to make my base of the backpack. Actually, I continued to use the base of the ball. That's how I got the extra round part
Very
under
interesting.
there.
You've managed to create something that is actually fairly accurate looking to the actual show model.
I'm obsessive that way.
Though I suppose Rodimus appreciates that you kept this detail even though it doesn't actually belong with the real quote-unquote proton pack. Yes, it appears one of the water slides came off.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what it was. Sorry about that.
It happens.
Yes, the spell knocked it off.
The gun, focus, is from the GBN guard frame, though it may also have been from the
Gundam.
GBN base gun because it came with parts for all of that. Between the two of them, we were able to use quite a few extra parts, and it was impressive if you ask me.
I mean, them basically being in the same kit internally has really made it easy.
And the head obviously is the Dolgram style head with red accents to try to make it look a little bit like the Ecto-1.
And I like the idea that it kind of looks like the Ecto-2, like the helicopter thingy. Which is, he wasn't going for that reference. You guys are really confusing. The pronouns are weird around here. Like, do you ever put your hair up?
No, why?
Oh, so evil people keep their hair down. Okay.
Yes.
I do like the detail of actually like doing the framework painting on, because the actual kit doesn't have that, despite the fact the box showing the lines on the actual box art and stuff. So that's a good thing that he did there. Whereas mine, I just used the dome head. It's so dome.
Go ahead, put
Rip
it
the
front and
focus.
center.
I'm gonna put the focus actually in center. It's really hard. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on mine because I'll have the review on my channel. But obviously, I did the very similar color scheme, but mine is kind of the 2.0 sort of this
I
universe.
see.
Well, that's what happens. You asked me to upgrade it, and I made my own changes. So I wasn't gonna build this thing, and then you were like, "Hey, I think we might need it." What?
Your hand is in the shot, and
I
it's
don't
bothering
care.
me.
I'm trying to hold him up because I know he wants to fall. So the main differences I did were I wanted to simulate the bumpers of the Ecto-1, so I painted the bars silver. And then I added just these small details here on the crotch, this little blue and the silver. And then I also changed the side skirts, quote unquote, because I wanted them to look like pouches, and I figured they would be colored the same as the uniform. And while they're very similar colors, his is a darker brown, tan, whatever. I under this direct lighting, it's probably a little hard to tell. They look very similar.
Agreed.
But he also finished his a little bit more, like more weathering, stuff like that. I just kind of dirtied mine because he's supposed to be like the new boy, and he hasn't seen enough things. And also, in my mind, whereas he's got the water slides on there to be like the Ghostbuster emblems and stuff like that, mine is such a rookie. He doesn't even have the patches on his uniform yet, so to speak.
Interesting.
Should we talk about the story behind these, kind of how they exist? 'Cause we didn't cover that, I think.
I think we can go over that. The idea is that these exist in the Bill Divers universe as a sort of bug busters or ghost in the machine busters, going after other forms of rogue artificial intelligence similar to Sarah but malevolent.
Or maybe broken coding that just making an area act funny, or making, well, like, the Sarah was a weird result of different things. But it may not even be like super intelligent. It could just be something that's corrupted and looking more like a ghost.
Agreed. I believe you and Rodimus 13 discussed the idea of creating, like, using a translucent Haro or some others to make ghosts that they could bust.
Yes, I think that would be funny because, well, we have Ghostbusters, but we don't have anything for them to bust. Well, with the exception of the lady stuck in the trap.
Ah! Put that back.
Lick it.
No! Why?
I don't know. Because she's annoying. I didn't even know there was an evil one around here. You just tell me to come over for a review.
Didn't you see? Do you not actually watch his videos?
Well, there's no explanation. There's just code in the frickin' thing that nobody can understand.
And the
then...
disembodied voices.
Oh, is that what that was?
The cries for help.
By the way, what was the deal with the cake that you kept... It was you who told me about the cake and the cookies.
Anyway, so we are moving on. You had something else that you brought over.
Oh. Do I? Fine. So I'll go into more detail about this on my channel tomorrow, if you guys want to come check out my channel. But as a surprise for Rodimus, unfortunately he's not here, so I guess you'll have to see it some other day. I took this idea to a whole new level and actually made a diorama for this. basically making the entire ecto containment unit, or whatever it was called.
It's very impressive.
It's my first real diorama outside of like being like 10 years old and doing like a science project or something. And it's 100% scratch built for the most part. And yeah, they are meant to kind of hang out on the thing. Oh, battery's dying. I have to film pretty quickly. But that's basically what's going on there. And it does include weapon storage for all of our goodies here. So if you want to strip yours down. And I did make it side specific since our weapons are ever so slightly different. So the backpacks can mount up here. And would you stop? Dang it. She's even got the handle going the wrong way. How did you live with this evil thing for all this time?
Evil knows evil. I've been planning. What have you been doing?
Building this. So if you plug this in here, let me see yours.
I believe it goes here.
Yeah, but it's easier to put the trap on first.
Well, I'm doing this now. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm telling you what to do because you can't really access the trap hole. And that just pegs in on the... What did I tell you? No, it goes on the other one. So it's centered under... There you go. Don't squeeze too... There you go. Look at that. The chair sounds like it's meowing. And then you can just have them hanging out next to the trap. So this is, like I said, this is my first diorama, and I went a little nuts with it, utilizing some of the techniques that Rodimus and I explored in weathering and things like that, plus applying my scratch building abilities that frankly I hadn't had till earlier this year. Like taking his idea, his original idea of the trap and the backpack, and then just going way crazy with it, and then building out this entire thing basically replicated from a single shot of the movie, which is weird because we sort of discussed that it was replicating the movie Ghostbusters, but then sort of referencing the cartoon at the same time, because we originally thought we were going to do like maybe a full set of them, like a set of 4, and everybody would have a slightly different color uniform, or like one would be brown, one would be tan, one would be black, one would be blue, so that more like the Ghostbuster cartoon, but now it looks more like the movie with the tan color uniforms.
I suppose at some point we should do one that's in the dark gray colors from Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. They did actually do that.
A slime blower would be quite interesting to do.
Slime blower.
You're disgusting.
It's your slime.
No, it's...
You're the evil one. But anyway, this was a fun project up until the whole thing that happened out there. I really wish I had known that was part of it. Not that I was just having fun with my friend, that I was helping bust some kind of evil spirit.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, thanks. You should have brought that up when you originally kind of told me that I should do this. Like, we discussed it. You pushed me into it.
And now you know.
Still want to know where the cake is. Are there cookies at least?
So, that's been a review. A custom corner, if you will. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All those fine YouTube manipulations. And don't forget, I'll see you the next time you invade my shelf space. Though I suppose Rodimus 13 will be back now that the Spooktacular event is over.
Why are you so evil? Well, that was fun, evil guy, but next time you probably let me in on it.
Nevertheless, you did your part. You can leave that here if you wish.
No, that's okay. I know what to do with this.